the real value of these conferences are really that it's been a partnership that has evolved over the last 3 years, and that we're building every year on further developments and further learnings amongst each other. The partners, ASEAN, China, and UNDP are really engaged in helping and exploring where development options can be really implemented and how to best do that, and how to share also across these countries together with China some of the development solutions. And I think we're learning every year more about each other and how we can also better engage and use this partnership. A lot of the beginning was really to figure out how to dialogue across the regions, but I think now we're really looking at how to bring these solutions to countries and to governments and to people that really need it. You know, in Industry 4.0 and really the challenges of technology is requiring development organizations to really look at how to deal with this. It is already amongst us, it's already many countries are dealing with it. And to ensure long-term sustainable development, we also need to incorporate that in the solutions that we provide. Financing is the real challenge that we need to address constructively, because that is really the way that people can be lifted out of poverty and that their situations can be improved as well. The really interesting situation is actually that there is enough money available. It just needs to be channeled to the right causes, and businesses and other areas need to step up and also provide solutions and invest in solutions that poor communities can really benefit from. And I think this is the challenge. It is not that there is a lack of money, it is just that the money needs to be utilized to address the sustainable development. And that is really what we are aiming with this conference as well. I think the answer for us is that it has to come from multiple sources. Funding and solutions can not only be provided through government resources. It has to come from private, and it has to come from community participation and involvement as well. Now, the funding sources has to be channeled that it really targets those areas that really need to be addressed. And I think that is a challenge. The SDGs calls on us to address those that are really the most vulnerable, to leave no one behind. And I think that is where we want to ensure that the funding gets to, and that also effectively utilized by local communities. The takeaway for me is that many of these solutions are already being undertaken in countries, whether it's in ASEAN, whether it's in China, whether it's in the region. A lot of the solutions are already being implemented by many countries. And I think what we need to do, and that is the challenge for us in UNDP, is also to share that and to make sure that those are applied in a context that really makes sense to those governments who haven't really explored these solutions. But it's not as if we have to go out there and find new solutions. They are there. Countries and governments already doing it, and we just need to make sure it gets properly shared. The partnership that we have built here is really something that we are very proud of, and also something that we hope to take to the next level and really start to implement activities that can benefit the people that we are here to serve.